Hey, what's going on? Welcome to Persona 5 Skyward Shield, and last time we got Yusuke added to the party, our 5th member, and well, we're done for the day. We cleared the roadblock, and now we can finish the second half of the palace, which is why I mentioned earlier, yeah, you're gonna want to get the deadline done, or your deadline is basically 3 days before the actual deadline that's written up above in the corner there. So, yeah, we got Yusuke. I want to see what the weather's looking like before we head in there, because we may go back in right away. I am not too sure. But I do want to make sure we have, a fair enough shot. Or with nothing to do, I should say. Oh, but there's a pollen warning, although I should mention weather special weather events, I believe, do not affect, they do not affect, what do you call? They don't affect palaces, they only affect mementos. So for here, if we went to mementos today, if you went to mementos, you would have got the weather effect, but in the palaces, no. I know in Persona 4, if you went to dungeons during rainy days, you could run into rare rain shadows. Oh, hey, look, the test results are out. I'm dead. Yeah, you are. Look who got the top score. I'm top of the class. Now, how you do on your exams, unlike in Persona 4, where they boosted your friendships with every classmate that was in school, this just boosts your charm. So the better you do, the more charm you get, which is why I can't stress enough, try to be ahead of the knowledge curve so you can get max charm. It's a free max charm boost, although it's not really free. You got to work for it and get all the test answers right. So Anyway, well. Looks like An wants to go to the palace, and it looks like Ryuji wants to hang out. We can rank up with Ryuji and with Takemi. I think we're gonna hang out with Ryuji though. But anyway, I'm thinking, do I have? Wait a second. Don't I need a chariot? Make sure I have. I have 2 hanged personas. That's weird. Huapo used to be magician, but I guess because you don't need magicians as much, they kind of moved her over. Oh, whatever, it's fine. I technically don't need Kodama anymore, so I should probably do some fusing, so I will meet you guys in front of the Velvet Room after I'm done, so I'll see you guys in a moment. I know I said I was going to meet you all back in front of the Velvet Room door after I got my personas, but I actually fused a persona that I actually wanted to help complete my compendium. So this was a little convenient. I was able to make Slime, although a shame I'm not close enough to getting him a level up to learn Firewall. Firewall's a nice skill. It's good for Yusuke, because Yusuke's weak to ice. But, oh well. The wall skills are kind of... They used to be kind of irrelevant in Persona 4 Vanilla because of the fact most characters got over the weaknesses with the exceptions of the healers. I think only Yukiko and Teddy retained their weaknesses. Everyone else kind of had to... they kind of got over them, so they had a lot more value in Golden, where everybody retained their weaknesses to make it more balanced. And then of course I got Pixie back, but more importantly I was able to get Jack Frost with his move pools all completed out, so that's cool. Anyway, he's mainly going to be my buff debuff guy, and he's also got a Baisudi, which I believe I need for the boss, for the end of the palace. So he's just a master of ice. A shame, because in Persona 4 you could get him, if you go fuse him on a certain day, you can get him with resist fire, which is really cool. Anyway, we got him with the skill that was required, so let's just, you gotta talk to Justine over here, and she will verify if you got the persona or not.
Hmm?
Sit right there. Now we can get a new confidant established.
It seems you brought the specified persona. Fine, I'll take it. By the way, your personas are super weak. Not that I'm surprised, inmate. Though I guess you deserve at least some praise for finishing your penal labor. You might actually complete your rehabilitation. In order to promote that process, we would like to offer you the use of a new facility. It's rare to see you smile, Justine. You are the smiling one, Caroline. Did something happen to make you so joyful? Me? Hey! Are you laughing at us? Know your place, inmate! As wardens, we simply feel satisfaction in seeing your rehabilitation progress. That is the extent of it. I find it upsetting that you would see such a matter as a source of amusement. It's like you forget where you are, inmate. You've got some real guts, though. With that spirit, you should have no trouble making progress. Very well, then. If you have the will to continue your penal labor, we can grant you greater freedom within this prison. It is a deal between us, the wardens, and you, the inmate. Not like you have the right to turn it down, though. Hard work is what you're meant to do, inmate. I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the strength persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
All right.
Now, it's time for your next task. Farewell.
We request a Shisa with the skill Fray, a nuclear skill. That's one of the new things I told you about. Anyway,
Hey.
so I could actually get that persona out right now, but I'm not going to bother with it just yet because, you know, we're currently, what, level 15 ourselves? Yeah. Wow, Morgana's barely behind. Look at this. I love how you could just say everyone's in the party. Morgana is close to leveling up, though. Anyway, I just wanted to show that off, but we do have some shopping to do.
Inmate.
Or should I say, selling of items. And this is a good time to talk about what's going on right now in the world. So, as of today, this is the 23rd of March, so this will probably go up within a week at minimum. Animal Crossing came out, which is great news. People are staying home and playing the game. But bad news for me is that Corpus finally had its first confirmed case of the coronavirus. And I hate to see that. We were so fine, but some idiot had to leave Corpus, go to Houston for apparently not a actual serious reason. Of course, they won't disclose the reasons because, you know, it's private information. But yeah, he went to Houston and then he had the balls to come back and not self-quarantine. And after 6 days he started having the symptoms, and who knows where else he was. So I hope to God they informed all the people who are involved to just, you know. Okay, now we're making some decent cash. 12,000's good right now, but as we go along further and further, palaces are just going to start giving us some ridiculous amounts of money.
Just don't go using it for anything dangerous. I don't want to get caught up in a racket.
Ooh, that's pretty cool. You see, this would be a great item and not worth selling if not for the fact I have an item that already does that. You know, all stats +1 plus 30 SP. I believe that is... Or where is it? Huh, I can't find it anywhere. I'm assuming you can't sell them, that's why. Yeah, I think you just can't sell them. It's the DLC items. One of the DLC items already did that, so I could just sell it for extra cash. But I'll just wait till later. Actually, wait a second. There is something I want to buy.
What's up? Yo.
I want to buy a gun for Yusuke.
Alright, which one?
Okay, no, never mind. There's one that actually has like an increased clip size, so if you can get one with a greater magazine, that's more bullets for you.
Okay. Sounds good.
It's a little more accurate. You know what? I think I'll take it.
That one, sure thing.
take that. It's most of the money we got back. We just spent most of it away,
Come
but
again.
you know, it's fine. Anyway, we've got our chariot persona, and we got I had to get Pixie back because I don't have the right fusion materials for the next best one. Can't we go into the pal? Oh, okay. I was gonna say. Let's go see Ryuji. Actually, wait a second. There's something that's gonna happen. I think it's gonna happen. Hold on. I want to see something. Not yet. Doesn't look like it's yet. Right. Alright. Not yet. Or maybe I'm wrong. Come on. No, it's not happening. So, there's... I don't want to say what it is. But basically, at a certain date, maybe I missed it because I was going to palaces. Hold on, I want to check what day. I want to check what day. Oh my god, we passed it. I fucking passed it. On the 18th, when I went into the palace, something happened. Alright, I'm gonna have to remember and just blaze through the story and show it off. So if I remember, I'm gonna show it off right now. What happens if you're going when on the 18th? What happens when you're walking around the school? Because something is supposed to happen that only happens like every now and again. Of course, I'm technically not screwed out of the event. It can happen again, but yeah, it doesn't look like it's happened. Damn it! I feel so dumb. I passed the first day. And oh well, it's fine. Anyway, let's just hang out with Ryuji. I'm gonna be checking out every day, but yeah.
Hey,
Let's hang out.
you think?
We have plenty of time.
By the way,
Remember that guy Yamauchi I was talking about before? The mini Ryuji. That's him. Well, he's gonna be the new track team advisor. He don't give a rat's ass about the sport though, or even the students. So you see, I heard this rumor. Apparently he's got in trouble at school before with his drinking, but that hasn't kept him from going out. I was thinking maybe he'd let some shit slip when he's drunk. We should totally try and tail him sometime. I'll look into where he goes to drink. What's the plan though? You gotta train with me? Alright, let's go. Somewhere's gotta be open. Okay, so what Ryuji's saying is that basically, at a certain point in time, Ryuji will message you saying, "Hey, today's the day," and I think you kind of have to go hang out with him. I don't know what happens if you tell him you can't. It's like you'll probably run into Nakaoka, and then if we stick around here, got any ideas? Can go to the gym. Not today, man. No way. I didn't bring any spare undies, so I'm not going anywhere near there. I just wouldn't hurt to peek around the gym. If they ain't here, maybe we can... Uh-oh.
whoa!
Takeshi, the hell are you doing? We just have a few questions for Nakaoka here. It's none of your business. So, you're gonna ask him questions with your fists? And anyways, ain't 3-on-1 kinda cowardly? The only coward here is Nakaoka. All the shit Kamoshida put us through is his fault. He was telling that bastard secrets about us the whole time.
What?
What? That's a load of bull. That's right. You've been training together for freaking forever. Plus, ain't the track team coming back? You don't gotta fight. Shut up. I'm telling you, this piece of shit sold us out. How do you think Kamoshida found out about your parents, Sakamoto? He's gotta be a snitch.
Whoa!
Hold up. Out of the way, Sakamoto. We'll beat the shit out of you if we need to. If you think that's gonna make you feel better, go for it. But you're gonna wish you didn't. Trust me, it feels really bad looking back on the shitty stuff you've done. Look, even if Nakaoka was working with Kamoshida, ain't it fine now? The bastard's gone, so you guys can just put this crap behind you. There's no reason to fight, yeah? We can't keep people around who are gonna try and undermine our team. But I didn't do anything. I wasn't working with Kamoshida. No matter how much you hit me, my answer is going to stay the same. Oh yeah? We've got proof. Yamauchi told us about it.
Huh?
Yamauchi? Come on, Takeshi. We gotta get out of here. It'd be real bad if anyone else showed up. Nakooka. Shit like you isn't welcome on our new track team. You'd better remember that. You okay? What the hell was all that? Just stay out of this, Sakamoto. It has nothing to do with you. When you hit Kamoshida, you were really hitting all of us who tried so hard to endure his bullshit. You might have felt relieved, but it only made life harder for us. Because of you, we lost the one place we could vent our frustrations. The one place we could really belong. Tensions got pretty high after that, and things have just been rushed from then on. You really think it's all fine now, huh? Well, what if I told you they're right about me? Would you still think it's fine if I was the one who told Kamoshida about your parents? Yeah. If you told him, you told him. I'm over all that stuff with my parents anyway. Besides, I've realized something, Nakooka. I might have messed up with Kamoshida back then, but hanging on to the past ain't gonna help anything. I'm just gonna focus on being myself now, and being free. What are you talking about? Free, huh? He doesn't get it. As much as I get it, they're all, like, the thing about Ryuji and An, they're both victims. I mean, obviously, what An and Shiho and all the girls went through was, I don't want to say it's like far worse. You know, they both caused they're two different types of mental scarrings. Which, when I'm done with this, I remember I did a Persona 4 like character analysis. I want to redo some of those because my opinions changed. But Persona 5, I want to do one of those with all the main characters, and Ryuji and An, I'm gonna look forward to the most. Although their problem is everything's kind of contained in the beginning, and this is what it is. Characters like An and Shiho are pretty much sexual abuse survivors. I think a good point of like a bit of a comparison's sake is something like, say, the Larry Nassar case, where he molested so many women and got away with it, and he was also, ironically enough, he was also a coach. But the scars and the stories those women had to tell were real, and I think that you can kind of understand what they went through if you hear about compare it with An and Shiho, for example. Then with the guys, Kamoshida was just trying to undermine anyone who wasn't on his team. So he wanted nothing but his team to be good and to be noticed. Pretty much any other sports team should not exist because of his volleyball team. It's like if you went to a high school and the football team tried to basically undermine the baseball team and the basketball team and the tennis team. All because one coach had this inflated ego and tried to do everything he can to undermine it. You know, it's like an NFL pro player doing that. Let's just say that as an example, but you get the idea. Anyway, yeah, that's a bit of a jumbled mess. I think you'll understand more when I'm done with this game and I do those character analysis videos, which are going to be far more scripted compared to what I did when I was younger. I mean, obviously back then it was a little bit easier for me to speak from the heart, but yeah. I really don't understand. Anyway, so yeah, Bond goes closer with Ryuji, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to talk about Ryuji and An. Hell, I might even talk a bit about Shiho as part of An's segment. It's just that Shiho doesn't get much character development once her part plays and where she jumps. So, that sucks. I really hate that. I really hate that, man.
Let's go.
Anyway, yeah. So I don't know what else to transition to beyond that. I will say I am watching somebody translate Persona 5 Scramble, since it doesn't look like it's going to come here anytime soon. I'm pretty sure it will come here. They're just taking their time with it because they'd rather focus on Royal. Because remember, Japan got Scramble before Royal, and now we're going to get Royal before Scramble, which is going to be confusing for new players because it's not going to have Kasumi. And obviously because Kasumi was new to Royal. She's the Marie. She's the Marie or the Femc of character of that enhanced port because they're not canon. Well, Marie's now canon. Actually, that's a bit of a lie. They kind of smoothly retconned her into the story of Persona 4, but that's because she was not like a party member. Can I rank up with Okay, I can't. Oh no, not him. Sojiro I can't rank up with yet. That honestly still surprises me. Okay, I'm thinking... I kind of want to take this job thing on, but... I'll wait for that one. I feel like we got plenty of time for that. Let's just hang out with your boy, Sojiro.
Yo.
Perfect. I guess you can't judge a book by its cover. This is for you. I got a cheat nearby. Yeah, Sojiro gives you stuff if you do good on your exams.
You got time right now?
Let's help him out.
All right then.
Yeah, wash your hands. I should stress this enough. Wash your hands, because I'm pretty sure by the time this video goes up, the pandemic will not be over. Okay, we can finally get a little closer with him. Although I think I'm gonna need a persona for him. We'll see. Anyway, yeah, wash those hands. Seriously, I'm gonna try and go to work tomorrow. Honestly, I have this uneasy feeling. I mean, there were some people saying some rumors. Like I heard this fake phone call recording that my uncle posted. It's now fake because of what because today's Sunday. He got this thing on like Friday night. It's like this lady saying, "Oh, I just got off the phone with my mother who works with the government, and she's saying that after like in the next 36 hours, they're gonna shut down they're gonna put a nationwide shutdown." And all that. Like, I didn't believe it because like I feel like if we knew it was coming, you'd be hearing it way more ahead of time with more like more journalists reporting it as more like it's kind of like a rumor with some weight. Much like how there are rumors in the sports world, like rumor player X like is likely is gonna see this team today, you know, and or another rumor, for example, would be like this team is considering trading player Y to this other team. Stuff like that. Anyway, yeah, just kind of want to throw that out there. Almost hit my eye there. Anyway, yeah. What else was I going to mention?
Today we're going over.
Oh yeah, Miss Usami is voiced by Yukiko as well. They do reuse some of their voice actors here. Like, the different ratios been used in Japanese art and architecture since ancient times. Do you know what it is? Now then, take a look at this. The golden ratio. What is the name of this ratio that Japanese architects and artists have used? The platinum. Oh god, it's the silver ratio. I like the platinum ratio because I remember people were saying Persona 4 the platinum. Like, they're not gonna do another enhanced port after doing another one. You know, after golden. It makes sense they just take a crack at it once because, you know, after that you talk about like a remake like years and years and years down the road, which I honestly really doubt will ever happen. The only ones that needed it were Persona 1 and 2, and Persona 1 didn't do a good job sticking to its old. I feel like, you know, combat was good for its time, but it's so outdated, not just by Persona 3, 4, and 5, but just other RPGs in general. It just feels like an archaic one. Like, you know how have you heard how people say if you want to get into the Shin Megami Tensei main series franchise, don't even start with 1. Don't ever start with 1 or 2. You're a monster. Or Strange Journey. Strange Journey is the stuff of nightmares, or even some Mega 10 vets will tell you you're gonna have a bad time if you don't know what you're getting yourself into. I would if you're gonna play main Persona games or play Mega 10 in general, you want to start with a Persona game. It is safer. I know some people say try Devil Survivor, but I feel like unless you're a fucking master of Fire Emblem or other strategy games like Fire Emblem, you know, with grid-based combat, don't try it. It's gonna. I wouldn't say that it's hard at first, but there are just some difficulty spikes, especially with the first one. The end game can get insane. Anyway, let's see who we can go with. Oh, we can hang out with On. That's cool. I think we'll go for that. Alright, hold on. I want to see if that person is out here. Doesn't look like it. She... Okay, might be on the 3rd floor or the 1st floor. Anybody? Nope. Oh wow, they're reacting to my... How could a delinquent be the top of our class? Yeah, eat your fucking heart out, boys. Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's go hang out with On then. Alright, On can be found in the underground mall. I know you can see her sometimes in the classroom at first, but she's just gonna generally hang out here on both normal school days and days off.
Hey.
What do you think of doing today? Let's hang out. You sure about that? We still haven't found the treasure. You have plenty of time. Okay, let's go and take care of this, because I want to get a little closer with her and get some skills under her belt. Or whip in this case, I don't know.
That's what I'm talking about.
Alright, we're going back to the park.
Hey.
Look at those ducks over there. They must be a family. Oh, I saw this artist who drew like some ducks trying to cross the street. One of them got run over, and like Death was saying that he didn't make it across. It was really sad, and of course it was worse. Like, can I see them before I go? And he's like, of course. I guess the artist tried to make Death look a little more sympathetic. You know, kind of felt bad for the baby duck, so he's like, okay, I'll give you this moment so you can try and say goodbye or see your family one last time. And like, oh, that shit hurts, bro. I'm not. I love how I'm not even fucking reading this whole thing. I feel kind of bad actually.
Hey.
You know, Tokyo is so strange. There are tons of people and tons of stores, yet there are still duck-filled parks here too. That's everything, but it feels like I can't understand any of it. It's honestly kind of scary. I understand where she's coming from. I'm not a... Look, I live in I was born in a small town. I've always been that's why I kind of liked Persona 4 more, because I get it. Persona 3 felt like it had more content in terms of where you can travel, but honestly, Persona 3 just felt like it had a bunch of stuff you could go to, but you were just gonna go to the same places anyway. So it felt like it was like a waste of time. At least it feels like with this game, there's actually a lot of things to do that just, it feels natural. But then again, it's like a real life Tokyo, you know, it's based off of real life Tokyo. Because Gekkokon's fictional, Inuba's obviously fictional. But yeah, anyways, like, I know what you mean. I mean, like with Joker here, he came from a small town. Just so, he's like the opposite of Yu Narukami, where Yu Narukami came from the big city. And so when you go here for Joker, it feels like it's overwhelming. Even at school, I was only ever known as the foreigner. Nobody really knew about me, they just spread rumors. I thought maybe my looks were the problem. I even considered dyeing my hair black to match with everyone else. But then that was when Chio talked to me. The first thing she said was, "Takamaki-san, your paintings suck." Oh, that reminds me of the Persona 4 anime when Risei makes a horrible origami crane, and then you just says, "You suck." Like a blunt asshole. That's fucking funny. I thought she was just making fun of me like everyone else, but that wasn't her intention. According to her, they were so bad that she just had to tell me. Pretty mean, huh? Still, that was the first time someone here talked to me without mentioning my looks. We sort of just grew closer after that, and Chio's been my best friend ever since. That's not why we're here, though. There's something else I need to talk to you about.
Hey.
Do you remember what I told you last time I came here? About that female thief in the anime I used to watch? Well, I thought of something. It's gonna knock your socks off. You know how the villains in those shows are always going on about world domination? Well, even though they get beaten by the heroes every time, they never give up. That means they must really have solid hearts. I would say it's more like unfailing determination than that, or whatever. That's what I'm going to try and learn from them. So I've decided I'm gonna star in action movies. Good luck with that. It's not gonna help anything though. But she'll find that out on her own, you know. Joker here, you're just general Persona protagonists. They don't really tell people what to do. They're just there, and they kind of nudge them along in the right direction, kind of. But they generally figure it out on their own, even if you do a bad job.
Thanks!
So, you know, that's how it be. That's how it be as a Persona protag. And we're rank 4 with the lovers.
Alright.
I will say, with this whole pandemic going on, I will not be surprised if a bunch of other stuff like certain video games get delayed and all that. Now, some games that are about to come out, because usually when a video game's going to release, they're typically done at least a month or two beforehand. You know, like they spend that time, they finish their game early, and they spend that time just, you know, putting PR and, you know, advertisements out there, but also looking at the game and making sure there's no bugs and stuff. Like with Animal Crossing, there's a big bug going around where if you play local multiplayer, you know, like the one where you have like 2 residents in your house or in your island, you can pretty much just you know, I could do this myself. I made another account, and then what I did was I went outside, I put a cardboard box, and then put something on top of it. Usually it's got to be like something that fits on that one space. So it could be like a hat or a piece of furniture that's a 1x1 square that can fit on the box.
Ah, you're back.
So what I did was, aren't you bored? You got time today? I've got some time today if you want me to show you the ropes. Ooh, well, unfortunate, Sojiro. I've got to go hang out with my boy, EY. Okay, but anyway, shit, I actually kind of lost my train of thought for a moment there. Damn, I actually lost my train of thought. I feel kind of bad now.
Hey.
I think I was going on with something. Oh well. Whatever, I'll mind my own business. Let's work. There's a job I need you to do. Don't worry, it ain't that difficult. I'm sure you can handle it. Let's do it. I'm gonna meet with a guy at the diner after this. I need you to sit close by. When I give you the signal, call me. The signal is when I cough. Got it? Alrighty. Should work. A diner, huh? I thought only old farts come to places like this. You've really changed, Mune-san. Hey, don't knock this place. It's pretty decent and cheap too. Huh, coming from this guy who beat the crap out of 50 rival gang members. You don't need to exaggerate. Anyway, what you want to talk about?
Yeah?
Oh, right. How's Suda-san doing? Same as always. Why? What's up? Oh, nothing. Just saw him around the other day. Hold up. Didn't you two cut ties when you left the family? Why are you asking about him now? I mean, we were both young. I figured it's about time we bury the hatchet. I can't just go up and talk to him, though. Oh, I get you. He's still trying to uphold the old code of honor, huh? Okay, I'll tell him you want to meet up.
Don't say stupid shit like that.
No, you fool. I just want to end up in this. I just want to end up at the same place at the same time. It's gotta look like a coincidence. In that case, Shibara might work. You know, we're talking about redeveloping it. Shibura or Shibara. I like it. You sick or something? Nah, it's just a cold. Hello? Yeah, how's it going? What? Your order's all wrong. My bad. I'll get back and take care of that straight away.
Sorry.
Sorry, gotta run. Work shit. Let's talk some other time, yeah? See ya.
Hey.
Don't hang up. Moss is still on the phone, right? Just stay quiet so I can hear what he's saying. Okay. Suda-san, it's Masa. Iwai was just asking about you. I did just like he told me, though. The hell are you looking at? Nah, it's nothing. Just some weird kid staring at me. Anyways, Iwai probably heard about that deal of yours, and now he's trying to squeeze some cash out of you. Sorry. No, it's... Yes, sorry. Yes, I understand. A deal? Sounds like there's some weird stuff going down. What should I do now? You're all good for for today. I'll have to thank you in person later. Any rate, I honestly wasn't expecting too much out of you. But it looks like you're gonna actually be some use to me. I'll be counting on you, kid. I mean, it's just, that was pretty easy. Alrighty.
Alright.
So now we've really actually started with his social link, although we're gonna have a long way to go. Good work today. Order yourself something nice as a reward. Oh, and bring me the receipt so I can pay you back
Later.
for it. Later. And with this, you can get some proficiency points while working with him. So that's honestly pretty good.
Alright.
You need the proficiency to obviously work on your tools better. So, you know, no pressure. Of course, you could spend the night working on that burger. The Big Bang Burger Challenge. There have been so many strange incidents recently. Oh, I heard about this exhibition. Wasn't there a commercial for it? Like, hey, where you head? Oh God. Oh yeah, they're talking. I know about a good part-time job. Are you interested? Remember that part. Remember that line. Remember that. Man, I'm bothered that I forgot what I was talking about earlier. I feel so bad. Oh well.